Hey everyone, I'm back again, and only a few minutes tonight. We'll go over, continue the top 10 gut friendly foods, and we're going to go through numbers 5, 6, and 7. Last night we did the top 4, so stay tuned if you want to hear about the next ones. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ashley and welcome to my live. Clearly I'm in my car tonight. I do have a very busy life. I have a home-based business. I work full-time. I'm on my lunch break right now, which is why I'm sitting in my car doing this so that I can get this video out to you guys. And, obviously I'm a mom and a wife and all the things that come with that too. But I love it and I wouldn't trade it for anything. So let's get to this. Number 5 in the top 10 gut-friendly foods is fermented vegetables. And, my son loves these and I love them too. The number 1 of these is pickles. And then also in that is sauerkraut and kimchi. Most of the time fermentation is a natural process, but when it comes to fermenting vegetables, it's actually something that humans have been doing for thousands of years, and it just helps to, preserve the food and add really strong flavors. When we eat fermented veggies, we're not only getting the fiber and the good bacteria and other nutrients, but because they've already started to break down through the fermentation process, they're really, really easy to digest, which makes it great for our bodies. But just keep in mind that not all fermented foods are pickles and are pickled, and not all pickles are fermented. So things like pickled beets and onions and such are preserved in an acidic vinegar, so it doesn't give you the same health benefits, right? So just make sure you're choosing the right ones. Number 6, and this was actually something I'd never even heard of before I read this in the book that I've been reading, and Jerusalem artichokes. So not the same as regular artichokes. These happen to look like knobby ginger roots, but they're used in a similar way to potatoes. And they're one of the top prebiotic vegetables. So remember last night we talked about that. Prebiotic is food for probiotics. Really, really good to have. But one of the top prebiotic vegetables, and they're also a really good source of potassium and iron, but they're lower on the glycemic index than potatoes, which is great because that means they're going to keep you fuller longer. Just keep in mind that they may cause gas and bloating, right, which people typically don't want. So just make sure you consume them in smaller quantities. And then the last one we're going to talk about tonight, number 7, is kefir. Some people might call it kefir, but remember it's kefir like Kiefer Sutherland. And this is like a yogurt drink, but it's full of live active cultures, and it has 3 times the probiotic power of yogurt, which is incredible, right? So in addition to the bacteria that it has many other nutrients, including protein, calcium, potassium, folic acid, lactic acid, biotin, which is great for hair growth, hair loss, postpartum hair loss, right? You want to make sure you have something with a lot of biotin in it. Definitely helps you. And vitamins K and B. So just make sure that when you're looking for your kefir that you're getting one without any added sugar. So that's a few more for you tonight. Tomorrow night I will finish it. I will give you the last 3 on the list. They're pretty good ones too. And yeah, I mentioned biotin there. I, like most moms, obviously had some postpartum hair loss. That totally happens, right? It kind of falls out in clumps after having my son. But I introduced a meal replacement protein powder that had 100% of my daily biotin in it, and that really helped with that hair loss and hair regrowth. So if you want to hear a little bit more about that, shoot me a message. Happy to tell you which one that I used. If you got anything out of this video, please share it with somebody else so that maybe they can get something out of it and we can all get our guts healthy together, because that's a big part of everything, of getting our bodies going and just really being on that healthy track. So give me a comment if you're watching this. I had a couple people reach out last night because they were, not wanting to wait for the last 6 for me to do it. So I did send them, through direct message. So feel free to direct message me if you want the rest of this list. Drop me a comment. Again, give me your favorite vegetable, right? What's your favorite vegetable? Right now in the summer, like I said last night, I do love grilling broccoli or asparagus, but my number one is grilled broccoli. Love that. So that would be mine. I'll throw in a little broccoli emoji later. Yeah, I hope you guys all have a wonderful night, and I will talk to you tomorrow, probably also on my lunch at work. Have a great night, everybody. Okay, bye-bye. Doesn't want to let me get out of this. Look, we're just going to sit here all night.